One of the questions that I receive all the time is, should I invest in stocks or should I trade at all? Here are my top 3 reasons why I personally trade. So reason number 3 is that these days it is easier than ever to trade, whether it's stocks or options or whatever you want to trade. And here's why. You have powerful charting software that helps you to make the best decision. These days, brokerage commissions are lower than ever, because if you think about it, right now you can trade for as little as $5, sometimes even $1, or depending on what broker you use, you might not pay any commissions at all. For example, Robinhood, right, is one of the brokers where you don't pay any commissions at all. Now there's a downside to this, but we'll talk about this in another video. Anyhow, I remember back in the days when I started trading, this was in the late 90s, early 2000, right? When I had to place a trade, I had to call a broker, right? Place the trade over the phone. Then the broker called the order desk at the exchange. There they printed an order ticket, gave it to a runner. He ran to a person in the pit, right? Where then the trade was going on. When it got filled, at some point, the trader in the pit gave the runner the filled order ticket. The runner ran back to the order desk at the exchange, right? God. Then they called my broker called me, and this is how I knew whether I got a fill or not. So as you can imagine, it took about 30, 45 minutes sometimes, minutes, not seconds. Because there were so many people involved, it was really expensive. Again, these days, commissions are lower than ever. Back in the days, I paid $40 and $50, $60 in commissions. And right now it is so much easier. So again, we're going to talk about the top 3 reasons why I personally like to trade. And reason number 3, these days it is easier than ever, not only to get started, but also to trade. It's a very level playing field. Reason number 2, and this is perfect for me because I am an introvert. So when trading, you don't have any employees. When trading, you don't have a boss. When trading, you don't have deadlines, right? You don't have projects that you need to work on. You don't have an overflowing inbox, right? But when trading, it is just me and the computer, right? And I'm the one responsible to make the decisions. I like that a lot. There's nobody else to blame. That's the downside. I mean, if I'm not successful with trading, this would be on me, right? But when I am successful in trading, this is also because of me. Now, here's the number 1 reason why I like to trade. Well, because if you think about it, how can you make a lot of money? For sure not working a job. I mean, I tried this, right? I had a job, I worked hard, and I worked 50, 60, 70 hours, and yes, I made 6 figures, but this is not how you become a millionaire. At least this is what I figured out. Maybe you're way smarter. For me, it didn't work. I worked hard, I got burned out. So I looked into other ways to make a lot of money. Here are the 3 ways that I found that you can make a lot of money, that you can become a multimillionaire. Now, number 1, of course, I believe it is trading. Number 2, real estate, right? Number 3, running a business. If you think about these 3, now of course there's other ways you can inherit money, right? You can become a famous sports star, or maybe you can you can take a picture of your butt and break the internet, right? But trust me, I'm not as cute as Kim Kardashian, so it doesn't work for me. So anyhow, if you think about it, the 3 ways to make millions, right? Trading, real estate, and running a business. Now, running a business, I don't know about you. As you know, I do have a business, Rockwell Trading, and there's a lot of moving parts, right? I mean, this is where you have to do marketing and be on Facebook and do advertising, right? And then there's the team, and then there's customer service, and then there's a lot of things going on, right? When running a business, it's almost like having too many variables there. And so this is why I personally like to stick to trading, because when it comes to trading, there's only 3 things that you need to know. The first is, what do you trade, right? What stock do you trade, or what option do you trade? Number 2 is when to enter, and number 3 is when to exit. Whether you exit with a with a loss or with a profit. So anyhow, about the 3 ways to make a lot of money, right? I mean, running a business, I mean, trust me, that is not my favorite. Now, investing in real estate, think about this. Yes, I do have a few apartment complexes, and I did have quite a few houses here in Austin. I believe I had 12 or 13 single family homes, and even when you have apartments, I mean, you constantly have something going on in real estate, right? You have busted water heaters, you have ACs that need replacement, you have tenants that might trash your property, tenants that do not pay that you have to evict. So there's also a lot of things. And again, we talked about it, right? In step number 2, or reason number 2 is I'm an introvert. So I don't like really talking to strangers. I like talking to you because I feel that somehow we're somewhat family or friends, right? But I really don't like conflict, right? Like going to court and evicting people, that's not my thing. And you see, when trading, you don't have this. So out of the 3 ways how you can possibly make a lot of money, right? Running a business, real estate, or trading. I mean, again, trading is my personal favorite, because when trading, you're not dependent on anybody else. It's just me, right? I mean, I'm responsible for my success and failure. And the beautiful thing is I get immediate feedback. When you're day trading, you see within minutes whether you're right or wrong, right? And when you're trading stocks and options, you see it within a few days whether you're right or wrong. And then you can correct it. So when running a business, it might take weeks, months, even years before you know whether you got it right. And the same with real estate, right? I mean, until a real estate investment pays off, it can be many years until you can finally cash out. And when trading, it's pretty quick, right? I mean, when day trading, it's within a few minutes. And when you're swing trading, it might be within, I mean, my preferred way to swing trade is that I'm holding a stock or an option for 5 to 20 days. Anyhow, so should you invest in stocks? Well, I gave you my 3 reasons. And again, 3 reasons. Number 3, it is easier than ever because commissions are so low and you have powerful tools these days. I mean, the tool that I use, as you know, is the PowerX Analyzer that literally within minutes analyzes 15,000 stocks and tells me the best 2 to 8 stocks to invest in right now. So anyhow, then reason number 2 is, for me as an introvert, I don't need to talk to other people. It's just me and my computer, and I can trade wherever I want and whenever I want, and I like that freedom. And reason number 1 is if you really want to make a lot of money, I believe that you need to either run a business, which I think is incredibly challenging and difficult, or invest in real estate, which I also, based on my personal experience, is not as easy as other people make it sound, or trade, right? I mean, for sure, it's not having a job. And this is what I figured out many years ago when I left my job at IBM. As you know, I was working for IBM. I was a director at IBM, one of the youngest directors in Germany, but I got burned out. And I don't know about you, but this is what happened to me. I was working 50, 60, 70 hours a week, and I thought, that's not it. Because especially looking at my savings account or my IRA, there wasn't much in there. When I left my job at IBM to become a trader, this is when my life turned around. By the way, if you're new to this, make sure that you subscribe or leave a comment. What is your favorite reason? Why do you want to trade? Or if you are trading, why are you trading? Let me know. And right now also there should somewhere be something popping up, like my face. If you click on this, you can subscribe so that you know when I'm going live again or when I have the next video posted for you. All right, hope that helps, and I'll talk to you soon. Click on like and leave a comment and let me know what you think. And make sure to subscribe to this channel to get new videos automatically.